If I'm good enough, someone is gonna see it, and then I'm gonna play. No matter where I play, if I play good, I'm gonna progress and I'm gonna get more games played, and the success is gonna come. On a good night, I probably don't think too much. Your head is probably your worst enemies on games or even on practices. Usually you get blamed for a lot more than you deserve, but then you get honored or nights where you probably didn't have anything to do. So there's no balance there. Either you're a hero or you're a loser, pretty much. So right now we're in Skelleftea in Sweden, way up north in Skelleftea, where I live with my family and girlfriend. I've heard it's kind of similar to Minnesota. Lots of woods, more like nature-wise, not as big of a city. Hi. Hi. Philip.
Mike.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Rebecca.
We're at the Skelleftea Adventure Park and we're gonna go and climb the trees here and try and finish these courses without getting too nervous of the heights. It's a very nice place to come here and just try and have fun with your friends.
How are you feeling right now?
Very nervous. More nervous than before a game or something like that.
Rebecca, how about you? How are you feeling?
I'm excited. I think this is fun. Like, I'm not afraid of heights, so it should be fine.
Okay, you guys are clear for climbing, so go right up ahead. Have fun.
Easy peasy. Now I'm getting a little bit more warm. I feel like a monkey already. We've done like 3 or 4 obstacles. Well, pretty easy so far. Hockey tackle. That was super fun. Like, not too hard obstacles, but not too easy either. And then a few really fun zip lines. So I think we're going to the 8-meter course.
Okay, so that's double the height.
Double the
How do you
height.
feel about that?
We'll see. We'll see if I'm getting a bit more shaky going there. Woo. Yeah, now it just gets harder. like fake security holding a rope like this.
I can't reach the hole. Woo.
I don't know. Easy.
Easy peasy.
Woo. You just fell for fun on that one, right?
Yeah, just for the camera. We are going to the 10 meters. So what's that? The 30 feet one.
Rebecca, you still seem calm. You still seem like everything's all good.
Still fun. Getting harder though. I think it's gonna go good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting smaller and smaller down there. Okay, this is a little unstable. Bicep in the grip, holding on for dear life. Might be a shower when we get home. Okay, like a walk in the park. I don't know if it's the heart rate or just the anxiety that gets you the most tired. So this one is actually like 70 meters deep because this is like an old mine where they had to dig everything out. If you fall down there, you're never finding it again.
That's the end.
70 meters.
We're live.
That was pretty tough, like strength-wise, and even like mentally, like trusting the gear and trusting yourself, just walking out there, not looking down too much. This is a workout. My two dogs, my 6-year-old Australian Shepherd, Nemo, and then I got a 3-year-old Dalmatian, Nova. Nova! Usually we just walk out in the woods, taking a morning stroll with the dogs, go to the beach.
Nemo, hi.
It's such a change from being like in a bigger city, like having people, cars all around you, to come here, open up the door, and then have the woods where I can just walk and as far as I want without like hitting a road or anything like that. So such like a game changer, just relaxing your mind in the off season.
Usually like during seasons and stuff, when something is going bad, that's everything he talks about. Like, life is so easy back home, it's so calm and nice, and he needs that. It's good to be home at the summers and just like recharge and go back, but it's super nice to just be home.
Usually like when you play in North America, it's usually like bigger cities everywhere and it's super noisy, and then you come here and you just hear nothing. Like that was one of my things where I wanted to buy a house. It was like I barely want to have any neighbors, and I want to have like quiet but still close to the rink so I can go and practice, and I feel like this is quiet enough for me.
I played a little bit, yeah, all my life till I was.
Yes, you played
30.
hockey when we met,
Yeah.
and we always went to see his games when they were small. They were born at the rink.
We had like this area in our house where we had like a net and just a long hall. We always were out there shooting and no one wanted to be in the net, and my brother is very stubborn and he just refused to be in the net. And I just put on more and more winter jackets just to not feel the floorball hit me. And then it was just full-time goalie after that. My team where I play, we played outdoor. So we had to play indoor until like December, mid-December, when they started to get like freezing temperatures, so they could get some ice outside. But some days it was like -20, it was just freezing cold and you had to practice, and you got some good memories and some bad memories from out there. I loved it all the way, like from when I started doing it, and then I became like 10, 11, I was like, do I really want to be a goalie? And then I tried to play even more like as a forward or a D, but then I just like realized that I wanted to be a goalie.
He was always my inspiration playing sports, because he was older and I had to watch him do the stuff that I wanted to do. If he wants to be the best, he's gonna chase that. And if he just wants to, he will put in the effort. I think he can reach the top.
This is the hardest part after practice every time, walking up the stairs. Tjena!
Ska vara.
Ja, då går vi med skydd dit. The goalie department are going to the sea rink for the goalie skate, and then just the Skelleftea down here. Have to walk all the way over to the sea rink, up the stairs.
Du skulle ju först bromsa 3 och så sen droppa 3.
Five more each, then we go down to team practice. The SHL team that plays here are Skelleftea AIK. I love them all the time growing up. We always got a season ticket going there after practice and just staying watching all the games. Hockey is the only sport here that's like on the highest level right now. They came up into the SHL in 2005-06, maybe they came back from being in the second division for a long time, and since it's such a small town and that's the only sport that's like making all the people come together, coming to the rink, hockey is such a big thing up here. Tobbe, vad sa ni? Luleå imorgon? Hemma eller borta? Ja. Jag måste träna nu. So when I was 16, I had to choose for school or junior program. I decided to sign in a town 1.5 hours further up the road there, because they had a full-time goalie coach there and they produce a lot of good goalies there. So I was like, yeah, I think this is the right way for me. But that was a huge controversy here, because Skelleftea AIK and Luleå is like Toronto and Montreal. Those are the only two teams in the top division that are so close to each other, so they pretty much hate each other.
SHL-debutant idag som sagt. Filip Gustavsson född 1998.
At the time I was the youngest goalie to ever play in a SHL game. I think I was like, I don't know, 17 years old. seeing how professional that was and how good they were, it was like super nerve-wracking. And then you come into arena and it was like 6,000 people there. Super nerve-wracking, but so much fun.
Som han vaskade fram med Filip Gustavsson.
The adrenaline you get there and like the wow feeling when you skate into a rink when it's sold out and everyone is just screaming and cheering, it's like you just want more of it. You want more and more and more.
Det är bara gratulera. Det är lyfta på hatten för Filip Gustavsson.
When I played my first game in Belleville there, it was like I knew what to do on like a pro level because the SHL and the AHL are pretty similar. It was weird playing like my first NHL game too because it was the Corona year and we weren't allowed to have any fans, so you're just skating out there to an empty arena that holds 22,000 people and you just see no one there.
And this is the NHL debut for Filip Gustavsson. He's dressed for 8 games but had not appeared in a game.
It was against Vancouver. I was sitting on the bench. Joey Dacour was playing. He gets stuck with his left foot on the post and he torn his ankle. And I was just sitting there. Game was almost done. I was ready to go. That was probably the perfect scenario because you don't have time to think when they just throw you in there. Came into overtime, passed the overtime, and then it was a shootout. I think I saved JT Miller's shootout attempt, and then we lost that shootout, unfortunately. It was more like I can play on this level, but it was also like such a high level that you have to keep for every game. I just need to work my ass off to do it every day. So now we're going to my parents' house where I grew up and pick up my sister for a paddle tennis game. Paddle tennis is kind of a combination between like tennis and like squash, I would say. So I think I'm gonna play with my sister and then I'm gonna beat my brother and my girlfriend Rebecca and make them buy me lunch today. So the rules are kind of like tennis. You serve an underhand serve across. It needs to bounce and it can bounce, hit the glass, and then you can hit it back over, but it can't hit the glass or the walls first. And then you have the score like in tennis, you go up to 45 to win like 1 point, and then you play it to 7. One nothing. Oh! Some good camera footage. Swing and a miss. Game point. Only need one more. In. Snyggt. In. Snyggt. In. Bra. Easy win. Easy lunch.
Kan göra så där. Och så kan vi ju göra så här.
So this is my grandma Mona, and this is my grandpa Håkan. Right in this kitchen behind us here is where all the magic is happening. Yeah, this is like a mushroom pie that they picked out in the woods. And then we got, this is reindeer, so this is like smoked or dried reindeer. Yes. And then we got some moose meat, and then we got some moose meatballs.
The family is very important for him, the grandparents, the cousins, Märta and Melker, and to be here just to relax. It's very important for him.
Skål! Tack för att vi fick komma. No one cares about hockey outside of the rink. That's how I try to handle it. As soon as I landed here this spring when we lost in the playoffs with Bell, I just took my hockey gear, put them on top of the house there, and I didn't see them until they put the ice in 3 weeks ago, and then I just try and like step away from the game and just be myself.
Last season was weird. Like, you never really got to settle anywhere. You just had to like be prepared to move any minute, because that's literally the whole season. It's so hard when you have no chance to like keep routines and do stuff the way you would if you could decide yourself what bed you were gonna sleep in that night. I guess that's a part of it, like the whole hockey thing, and it's kind of exciting at times, but when it's like moving back and forth between hotels and houses 3 times a week, sometimes it's taking a lot of energy.
Especially when you did a good game up in the Ottawa, and then you get sent down to Belleville to drive down there 2.5 hours in the middle of the night, you sleep, and then go to practice next day. It's mentally very hard.
He really wants to play in the NHL, and then to have to go back, I think he was fed up with it.
Yeah. I was very happy when I got the call that I got traded to get a new chance, a fresh start, can come there with brand new confidence and just show them who I am as a goalie.
And right now, Filip Gustavsson will get his opportunity to play now, just in his 3rd year in the National Hockey League. 27 NHL games in his career.
Strom in, save Gustavsson, and the Wild win it in a shootout.
Goalies, I think there is something to getting in a rhythm, getting consistent games. But when we traded for Filip, we knew he needed some consistency. We knew he had the talent. He just needed to play more in the NHL.
What an effort by Filip Gustavsson, who picks up his first NHL shutout with 35 saves tonight.
He can do whatever he wants to do. If he wants something, he will get there. If he wants to play in the NHL, he will succeed.
I think he's capable of reaching the elite of the goalies. Like, if he wants to be the best, he's gonna chase that. And if he just wants to, he will put in the effort. And I think he can reach the top.
Ernie a shot and a sprawling blocker save by Gustavsson. Big stop there.
On a good night, I probably don't think too much. Your head is probably your worst enemies on games or even on practices. Usually you get blamed for a lot more than you deserve, but then you get honored or nights where you probably didn't have anything to do. So there's no balance there. Either you're a hero or you're a loser, pretty much.